Everyone, my name is Tia Rudd and I am the CEO and founder of Gluten-Free-Princess.com. I do my best to bring you an array of information on my website about being a celiac, gluten intolerant, or having gluten sensitivity, along with the dish, a little bit of entertainment and fun and beauty products. I love beauty products. But that's me. That's what I do. Just so you know who's bringing you this video. This video actually would be a lot more fun if the topic wasn't so serious. I usually would have on my little bootleg gluten-free princess crown, but not today. Because I don't feel well. And I'm going to tell you why I don't feel well. And I'm going to tell you why I'm ill. 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with gluten intolerant. It was really bad. I got really sick, ended up in the hospital. I was severe anemic, got diagnosed, ended up in the ER, got a biopsy done, got, of my intestines, got blood work done, boom, 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 you're gluten intolerant. Since then, since 3 years ago, my condition has now advanced into celiac. My celiac is celiac, but my celiac, fortunately, has been able to be under control. I haven't really had any like bad flare-ups. If I have any flare-ups, like little acne here, a little rash there, that usually goes away in a couple of days. Maybe like a little like stomach irritation every now and then. Nothing as severe as what I just went through last Thursday. And what I went through last Thursday, let me just say this before I go into my quote unquote rant. It scared the living shit out of me. And let me also tell you this video is not censored. So if you are easily like offended or something like that, I suggest you turn off right now, because I'm not going to monitor what I say or my words. I'm going to be very blunt honest with you. And that's what I'm known for. I'm very blunt honest. I'm going to give you the real deal. So let me show you what made me sick, made me vomit, almost go to the ER, and 5 days later, I'm still feeling ill. Let me show you exactly what did that. Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios that were labeled gluten-free. So let me tell you the story about this, and I'll make it as quick as possible because I know everybody just doesn't like want to hear somebody rant all the time, but I'm gonna keep it real deal Holyfield. Here we go, okay? Remember this, the little whatever Cheerios. Okay. So being a celiac or having gluten intolerance or like sensitivity, when you go into a grocery store and you see a brand like Honey Nut Cheerios, let's keep this here. When you see a brand like this, and this is something you grew up with and something that you really miss because you were diagnosed with a condition that you just could not help, and you see that General Mills now has a product that's gluten-friendly, that's gluten-free, you get very excited, you get bonkers, and you buy some and you try it. That's what people like us do, because we miss out on a lot of great things with this condition. Being gluten-free has become a fad. And it's a fad for a lot of people, but it's not a fad for people like me and people that I represent. I champion a great, healthy, fun lifestyle for people who suffer from celiac disease, have gluten sensitivity or intolerance. That's what my website is dedicated to. That's what I'm dedicated to, because I know how much it's impacted my life and how much it's changed me in the way that I look at food consumption and what I put into my body. Okay, so when a huge food manufacturer such as General Mills comes out with a product gluten-free, usually my initial reaction would be to trust it, correct? Right, because at this moment, I'm the consumer, you're giving me a product, I'm like, oh my gosh, Cheerios, oh my gosh, they're gluten-free, I can't wait to try, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, right? But I buy them and I trust you with my health at that moment. I trust you that I'm not going to have an adverse reaction to this product, because this product is exactly what if it is what it's supposed to be, then it's going to be okay for my body and my stomach won't be sad, as I like to call it. That's quote unquote for bubble guts. Okay, so my stomach won't be sad. It'll be happy because everything's gluten free. I don't have to worry about wheat or barley or anything like oats. And technically, from my understanding, and someone, you can always correct me if I'm wrong, oats are not really that they really don't have gluten in them, but they've been known to basically be glutenized, as I like to call it, through contamination. Through my research, that's what I have found. But there's tons of research be done on this condition. I don't know it all. I'm learning every day. So if somebody knows something else different, please let me know. Moving on. Thursday, I decided that I was going to have some Cheerios. Well, let me rewind this. I bought the Cheerios last Tuesday, the end of September. I think September 29th, I bought the Cheerios. September 30th, I decided to have my first bowl of Cheerios, okay? So at first, I thought, when I first had my first bowl of Cheerios, I was really happy, and I love cereal. Like, I'm a connoisseur of fine cereal. So I get a big old nice blue glass bowl that I love to eat my cereal out of, and I pour Cheerios. That's my dinner. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to have fun. I'm gonna watch Empire and eat these Cheerios, and it's gonna be an awesome night. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner. Unfortunately, it didn't go down like that. My stomach was a little upset. It wasn't as bad as it was on Thursday. But it was upset, and I definitely had some reaction to it, which I will not go into because it's kind of gross. You can fill in the blanks. You're smart, right? Everybody does it. Don't judge me. Okay, so moving on. Thursday, and let me just say this. When that happened on Wednesday, I didn't think anything about the Cheerios because I'm supposed to trust what's on my packaging, right? I'm supposed to trust the labeling that's on my package, right? So if I'm a consumer, I'm supposed to be able to trust what I buy, right? Right? Let me know if I'm wrong. I mean, the comment section is below. Let me know if I'm wrong, right? Okay, cool. So if I buy it, I trust you. I trust what your labeling is and everything of that nature. So you say it's gluten-free. Okay, I'm thinking it's gluten-free. So of course, I didn't think it was the cereal that made me ill. I thought it was something else. Maybe my stomach just wasn't having it. We all go through that. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, Thursday, I woke up and I didn't have Cheerios for breakfast or anything like that. I went on about my day, and my stomach was still like jittery. I was like, "Oh, this is jittery. I'm not gonna put anything heavy on it. Let me go ahead and just eat some Cheerios." Well, I had other stuff throughout the day. I snacked on other stuff, which did not cause an adverse reaction because it was really gluten-free as opposed to being like labeled gluten-free and not being gluten-free. This stuff was actually gluten-free. And I want to give a shout out to brands like Glutino, Udi's, and Rudy's for taking that seriously and having a dedicated brand towards gluten-free people. So Thursday comes around, Scandal's about to come on. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna watch Scandal. I'm gonna have me a big old bowl of Cheerios. Ow! Happened. I never got to see Kerry Washington do her thing. As a matter of fact, can somebody tell me what happened on Scandal last week? Because I still ain't see it. Because these Cheerios that were gluten-free did me in. They did me in. And this time, it wasn't just a little like, okay, it wasn't like a little like stomach action. My stomach wasn't just sad. No. This time, I couldn't walk. My pain was so bad in my stomach. It felt like somebody stabbed me in my stomach with glass and just tore up my torso in the upper abdomen section. And it was really, really painful. And it was so painful to the point where I could not walk to the bathroom. I had to crawl to the bathroom. And I believe I started vomiting around 10 p.m. that night, and I didn't finish until 6 a.m. the next morning. By that time, you're done. Your body temperature's all over the place. You got the little shivers, like your body is like in shock from throwing up so much. So at that point, I said, oh, crap. Something is up with these Cheerios, and something is not gluten-free. Now, for somebody that has celiac disease, for me to go ahead and eat a whole bowl of gluten, that's pretty screwed up. It's effed up. It's effed. I'm not going to say the whole word because I know it's going to be some senior citizens that watch this video, but it's pretty effed up, okay? It is not cool. So, I'm on the phone with my boyfriend. I'm like, oh my God, I feel crazy. I feel sick. I don't know what's going on. He's worried about me. My mom is worried about me. And I'm the only child. You do not mess with my mom's baby. Like, I'm her baby. I'm the only child. And I was worried about me because the pain that I experienced, I promised you, I thought I was going to see the light. I promised you, I thought God was calling me home. I thought he was saying, Tia, you have done your work. It is time to go home. And guess what? It wasn't that. It was the freaking Cheerios that did me in. Let me let you know something, General Mills. I'm highly disappointed. And I'm going to tell you why I'm highly disappointed. One, because you're trying to smooth the situation over like it's nothing. Your PR did a very, very cute statement saying that, oh, we're sorry, it wasn't really gluten free, we're embarrassed. I get it. You should be embarrassed. You should actually go hide under a rock and just hibernate for like the rest of the winter, because I'm not going to even buy your products anymore because I can't trust you. Unless you show me a reason to trust you again as a consumer, I can't trust you. I can't trust anything that you put in your packaging because what's inside of that package might not be what it's labeled to be on the outside. How about that? That's number one. Number two, I don't think you thoroughly investigate the situation. I looked at an article, and correct me if I'm wrong, I looked at an article where you gave dates, dates on a package for it to, if it has a certain date, then that's the date that, it's probably like bad and contaminated with gluten. Let me let you know something. The date on this package is August 17, 2016, which is not listed on your list. So you might want to go back and do tests for August as well, which is only a month from the July dates that you listed. And I know that this shit has, excuse me, oops, there I go cussing again. I know that this has gluten in it because my body doesn't react like that. I know my body, I know my condition, and I know what I can take and what I can't take. So I recommend that you go and you do a little bit more research. Number three, let me let you know who you're dealing with. I'm a television producer, so I deal with publicists all the time, and I know how they try to smooth things over. I have a publicist myself, and I have friends that are publicists. So I understand what they excuse me, ooh, that was real ghetto what I just said. I understand what they try to do. I understand their attempt. I don't think, General Mills, I don't think that it was your intention to have this whole fiasco happen. Of course you don't, because economically it's bad for your company, right? So, I'm not, I know you didn't do it with, ill intentions, but I had ill results. I was sick. And today is day 5. When you are allergic to gluten or you have celiac, and or both, you cannot take it in. And in the event you do take it in, depending on your body, it probably takes a couple of days to get rid of the symptoms, up to 2 weeks. Some people more than that. Today's day 5. My stomach is still sad. My hives have gone away. My dry skin has gone away. My acne is getting better. I have big hair to kind of clear off the sides of it at the moment. I am very fatigued. I have brain fog, and my stomach is sad. Thank God I'm not vomiting anymore. And shout out to my boyfriend for sitting up with me for 3 days as I cried every night because the gas pains were so bad I could not even lay down. I had to sit up and sleep. And guess what? I didn't get much sleep because I was in a lot of pain. I scared him so bad he wanted to rush me to the ER. But as a lot of people know with this condition, there's really nothing the ER can do. They can give you like that charcoal stuff that kind of calms down your stomach and everything like that. Or they'll just tell you to take Pepto or what is that stuff? Is it Pepto or Pepmo? I don't know. Shit. They'll tell you to take that stuff, the pink stuff, that does nothing for your condition, or they'll tell you to take Gas X, which should release gas, which does nothing or did nothing. And there's a debate if that stuff is even gluten-free. So why would I want to put that in my body when I'm not sure if that's gluten-free or what the, the adverse reaction would be, for doing that. And when you have pains like that, you're so afraid to consume anything else because you don't know what's going to make it worse, or if it's going to make it worse, make it better. And I damn sure was about to try to make it worse because I felt like I was in labor. I've never had any kids, so shout out to the moms if that's what you deal with. That's crazy. Let's talk about another reaction I had. I was also bloated, and I still am bloated. My whole body bloats, but my stomach especially. And I looked like I was about 9 months pregnant. So much for wearing a cute fitted dress for the weekend. Actually, all my weekend plans were canceled. I couldn't even work. So you affected my living because I could not work because I was sick from freaking Cheerios. Moving on though, what I want to really do is just say that it's not cool. And I want to let every company know this, no matter if it's General Mills or another company. When you do something, when you brand your product, when you put a gluten-free label on your product, whether it's a gluten-free allergy or another food allergy, seafood allergy, dairy allergy, nut allergy, people have them. Some of these allergies can be fatal. Some of them can make you seriously ill. I was seriously ill. I probably should have went to the doctor because I'm pretty sure I was very dehydrated from vomiting. And I have been drinking tons of water since then. I definitely would like to encourage General Mills to reach out to celiacs who have purchased their products and try to make it up some type of way. Like, how are we supposed to trust you? How are we supposed to trust you? What are you going to do to gain our trust back? Because I know at this point, you're not getting any of my money. I don't want any of your products. You would literally have to bring me to the facility and show me how you do this. What is your process? Because right now, you can't be trusted. A lot of people are doing this gluten-free thing for a fad, but for people like me, it's not a fad. This is my way of life. I cannot joke with this. I cannot not work because I'm in so much pain. I need to make a living. I need to be able to be healthy to go to work every day. I cannot do this. I can't live like this. I can't walk around in pain and send my boyfriend out 5 o'clock in the morning to go get stuff from a pharmacy and spend extra money on stuff that's not going to even work for my condition, or keep people up, or have my family worried about me. My condition is under control as long as your products tell me, I keep pointing at this camera, is crazy. There you go. As long as your products tell me what it really is, then I'll be able to shop accordingly. Don't try to don't do the fraud. This is fraudulent right here. This is not cool, because what's inside this package is not gluten-free. And you can say whatever you want to, but I know what I eat. And if I was to go ahead and take another bowl of this shit right now, I'd be done. I'd be in the hospital tonight, but I'm not going to do that to myself. So please do your research. Please recheck the dates. Number one, recheck the dates. Understand that being gluten-free is not a fad. It's a lifestyle for a lot of people. If you're going to do products for the gluten-free community, then you really need to do them the right way. You need to invest in a completely gluten-free facility where there's with the option of wheat or barley or anything that contains gluten getting in your products is not an option, because now you have a separate gluten-free facility. Thank you for listening to my rant. And I challenge General Mills to let me know what you're going to do to make this right. Because right now, I don't feel safe. I don't want anything from you. When I say anything, I mean, I don't want nothing. Because you literally, I wish I could describe the pain, but nobody would understand. And I don't even know if you would even care, because you didn't care that you put out a horrible product. So that's about it. That's all I have to say. And as far as the little voucher that you're offering, the call your 1-800 number, or the refund for my box of cereal, you can keep that, because what you should be refunding is, I don't even know what you should be refunding, to be quite honest. I can't even finish that statement, because I'm just keeping it real. Like, whatever. Like, I can't even tell you, because what I went through and what I'm still going through on day 5 to get this shit out of my system, there's nothing anybody can do to repay that. To give me, to make me feel better, because I feel bad. I do. So I'm gonna go take a nap now, because I'm tired and my stomach is a little sad still. So I had to address this issue. I know it's a little bit of a long rant. I'm sorry, but some shit has just got to get said. Anyways, make sure you follow me on Instagram at TTRudTV. and on Twitter at TTRudTV. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comments section below. Also visit my Facebook, Gluten Free Princess, and visit the website, gluten-freeprincess.com. Feel free to write to me. My email address is right there, and that's glutenfreeprincess1@gmail.com. If you have any questions, concerns, suggestions, facts, anything, let me know. I'm always open for learning, and I love hearing from everybody. Bye. Have a great day. Hope you guys are feeling better if you were affected. Bye.